Hey guys, Tarke Cat here, and we got to clear Act 5. Very curious to see how our one-link action's going to hold up against Innocence. We've got the log stove going in the background, and we are ready to go. Now, we are still one-link god gamers. I would like to maybe become a two-link demigod, but you know, who knows, who knows. New heads that's working here the stream now. Awesome, Cardi, I love to hear it. Love to hear that you can hearing me. I've not got anything of value to say. One thing which is exciting, though, if people have been staying in tune with the last few episodes. So, in the last episode, I talked about how I'd replied to a dog walking advert. And it was very like, oh, will they get back to me? And it was particularly hype because they had two dogs, which makes it extra good dollary dues. We're going for a trial walk tomorrow morning. So I just need to appear as a responsible human being and not get bitten by the dogs. And hopefully it all goes well. And the thing which is particularly good about it as well is that they need... so they've got two dogs. So that's already a good start. Two dogs. Good. That's pennies. They've got two dogs that needs walking 5 days a week. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. So yeah, hopefully we land this one. Hopefully we land it. If we don't land it, but it should be good. 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 Yeah, the owner seems nice. A lot of walking to someone else to do. And if you can afford it. See, the thing is you get a lot of people who, they like having dogs. Like, they like the dog lifestyle. But they've got, like, a really busy job. And, you know, I actually think the argument is quite similar to the people who talk about, like, pay to win in video games. If you're someone who, like, has a really successful job and you like to just hang out and play video games for an hour in the evening, right? Then you just pay for the XP booster. It's basically the same thing, right? So if you're someone who's got, you know, a really successful job, you got the pennies, you got stuff going on. You enjoy taking the dogs out for long walks on the weekends maybe, but during the week you can't really give them the care they need. Well, then it's like an XP booster, right? Another thing which happens quite often, you see this a lot, is you'll have like a family, and then you get like a kid who's like, oh please daddy, mummy, can I get a dog? I promise I'll look after the dog every day. And maybe they do look after the dog every day for the first like 2-3 years, and then like they get a bit older, maybe they're going off to college, or maybe they're just more interested in going and staying at their friend's place or going out drinking or whatever, and now someone needs to look after the dog and the parents both work, you know. There's all sorts of reasons. Could be a thing of like you get a new job, you used to work at home as a dog. Yeah, it's my exclusive MTX. And then another big thing is a lot of people got dogs during lockdown, and with that they were able to be around the dog 24/7. But now that they're back in the office, the dog's like, oh, dude, we're bored, we're lonely. So you know. There's a lot of reasons why someone might need a dog walker, but you know. It could even be a situation, you know. I like how I've just started describing every situation which someone might get. Like maybe you've had an injury, you know, maybe you can't walk as well. You know? All sorts of reasons. All sorts of reasons, yeah. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, hopefully that goes well. Because that would be some nice pennies. Ooh, a rare bow. Not even off the boss, no less. Let's have a look, see, shall we? Level up the fire trap. Very exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting Quartz Flask. Sometimes I just walk up to like a pack of mobs and just stand there awkwardly. It's like, well, they're still alive, and I'm just giving them a friendly little greeting, you know, giving them a little hello. On that phaser. Ooh. What's this? Tarke paying SSF? SSF Ruthless. Even better. Even more.
Thank you.
That's not a quartz flask. That's not a quartz flask. And that is not a quartz flask. I'm going to take the jade flask though, because we're going to do ghost dance stuff.
Remember, we do some assembly.
Lolcahol, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. We're doing very slow and steady SSF Ruthless vibes. Because we don't like doing damage. We don't like having more than one link. We don't like having more than white items. Do I need the bismuth flask right now? I don't, so let's just slot that there. Now. Bend that. Keeping that because it's superior. Hype. Superior. Get that recipe. Get them whetstones, baby. Prefixes and... Whoa, hang on. You can get both? Wait, you can get... Wait. You can get both prefixes and suffixes on the same item? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The DIY MTX. Yeah, so I made the realization yesterday that I can actually make any MTX set I want. Why would you ever waste money on in-game microtransactions when you can just put something on the screen? So now I've got a unique one of one, festive, never seen before MTX set. Needs an orb of augmentation. They're quite rare. They're quite rare. Ooh, wisdom scroll. I still haven't set up my badumps. Someone informed me that in a previous episode I actually walked past an alteration orb, which slight yikes. But you know, I'm kind of enjoying the no filter gameplay. You know, it's an interesting experience. Getting that true like new player vibe. Might as well reroll. I was tempted. I was tempted. Oh, 5% trap throwing speed. We're gonna start generating frenzy charges soon. Big. Big, big, big. I think I'd rather have an augment than an ult in Ruthless, to be fair, though. Oh, blacksmith plus 2. Oh, portal scroll. Yes. Mmm. Oof. My level. The Thunder on Strand gets me every time. I actually, it took a really long time to break this. I used to genuinely feel depressed when I heard the Path of Exile login sound. And I'm sure there's a couple of other people who used to have this. So it's from it's from playing years and years of hardcore. I just associated that sound with losing a character. So I'm okay now, but it took me like a good 2 or 3 years after stopping playing hardcore to get over the automatic sadness when I heard the login screen. Because your brain's like, oh, you've gone through loss, haven't you? Like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Now I experience a different kind of loss whenever I log into Path of Exile, but you know, it's a loss of time. A loss of self-respect. It's a different loss, you know. Different kind of mourning. Ooh. Golden mask. I have a weird thing. Well, I have a lot of weird things, but I have another weird thing, which that golden mask reminded me of. I quite enjoy watching stuff like Doomsday Preppers, mostly just because I find the people fascinating. And I'll never forget there was an episode where there was a guy who he was getting rid of all of his money so he could hoard precious metals like gold and silver. And his thought process was that when there's the economic collapse and we're all living in Mad Max, we're going to be in a barter-based economy and money's going to be worthless, right? Because, like, who needs to pay... 76th life and cold res? Are you actually mad? Dude. Big. big gains. And we actually need the decks as well. Dude, awesome. Right. So anyway, so I want to see if anyone in the audience can see the slight problem. So he's like, yeah, you don't want like paper notes because like that's worthless. Who's going to use that? No. What you want instead is bars of silver and gold, because you know when the grid goes down, when we're starving, when we've got no food, yeah, what use is paper money? What you really need is a bar of soft metal. And I'm like, and the thing which made it even better is he's talking about this like barter-based economy, is that because he had no real money, because he'd gotten rid of all of his money for like bars of gold and stuff, when he was then trying to buy prepping supplies like, you know, food or like water tanks, he would have to barter by buying things in their weight of gold. Thank you very much for the 42 months, Kane. Appreciate it. And at which point, that's not really bartering. You're now paying over odds. Like, he's losing money on each transaction. And I'm like... But yeah, basically Golden Mars, same think about. But no, the One Link Gaming is it's going well. We're about to go to Innocence. Very exciting. I'm feeling optimistic. The One Link Fire Trap hasn't let me down yet. I'm feeling good, feeling positive. About to die to Innocence. I don't know, I've got a whole 17.2 life regen on my chess pieces. That chess piece is actually insane, though. Like, I don't think you guys realize how nutty that chess piece is. 76 life, boom. Life regen, boom. Cold res, boom. Dex, oh, get that nice overcap. I think we lose something like 60 res when we kill Act 5 Kitava, which, you know, not going to be good, but... I know we lose a lot of res. Support gems, though. You need support gems. Ooh, Pyroclast Mine. Got an active gem. Hey. I think you lose more res. Ooh. Yo. Hang on. I have got maim. That's now 2 support gems. That's a 3-link. Pulverize and maim. That's a 3-link. Okay. We could do, like, cleave? 3-link cleave? I don't know. It might be a duelist. It might be a duelist in our future. Let's get to Innocence and have a little think. 3-link. 3 whole links? Are you mad? What 3-link? Ooh. I could ground slam. See, a lot of the good melee skills need Val gems, though. Well, they don't need, but, like, you want Val gems. Pulverize. Pulverize. It's interesting. Pulverize. If I keep saying pulverize... You could use 2 skills. I could get a 4-link going. I could have, like, a single target. Cyclone. Ooh, Cyclone. Main. Pulverize. Cyclone. That's a Sulfur Flask. The gains today. Oh my... Wow, okay. We're rolling. This isn't refill. Dude, Innocence. This isn't know what's gonna hit him. 2 force rolls? 2? going on? Dude, Innocence Farm might be the vibe. It might be. Let's see this Mana Blast. I could use the that new Frost statue skill that I thought looked cool. I could use that. Link to Pulverize. Link to Maim. And then have like another skill. Frozen Legion? Yeah, that's the one. I thought that looked cool. Whoa! Our first unique? What the hell? I mean... It's very specific. It's very niche. Like, I'm not seeing this. I'm not doing, like, an ES. Pulverize, Maim. Very not... I mean, it's an item. It's an item. It's an item. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, stun threshold isn't as big of a deal on ES build. It used to be massive. Like, that used to actually be, like, a really powerful item, unironically. But yeah, dude, Innocent, Support Gem, and a Unique? It's pretty nutty. And we've got that big chest piece as well. I think that might be cracked RNG. We're going Ice Crash, Frozen Legion, Bonker. I think we might be. Maybe not Ice Crash, because we have Maim, so we kind of want to be doing like a pure Fizz. Oh, it's Frozen Legion conversion as well. Probably is, isn't it? I could Bone Shatter.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
1/60th of a Lore Weave. It's true. It might take a hot minute to acquire said weave. 100% Fist of Cold, yeah? Okay. Just realized, you noticed my MTX? Yeah, it took you a minute, didn't you? Oh, you moved that, man. That's rude. Dude, we're rocking. We're unironically doing big damage. Pulverize. Stop moving at him. Oh, this is DPS. Woohoo! Phased it. Expecting him to teleport back to middle for some reason. Go on, face. Yeah. Nice. Pulverize. Could Earthquake? I could Bone Shatter. What Ascendancy would I go? Champion could be nice to get Fortify. Because I can't guarantee getting the Fortify support gem. I didn't get anything from normal lab though. Slayer. Slayer could maybe go crit. Could just go super leech, get some more AoE.
I need more pockets.
Innocence. You, and only you, I shall save. I am...
Champ would work really well, solves a lot of gearing issues. Yeah, Champ is probably like a really, really good shout.
You deserve.
Trade this to Sayosa for a skill gem. Ooh. Ooh. That's new. That's interesting.
Once Kitava.
I didn't actually do library.
For freedom.
I should go do that. Yeah, skill gem. Could get an aura. Ooh. I didn't do library. You really should do library. Do we get... Hang on, no spoilers. Maybe we get support gem in library. Maybe library is big. Hang on. I'm getting the impression that library may or may not be actually like pretty decent. Maybe library is actually big. Okay, that's decent vendors.
Freedom comes for freedom.
Let's go read some books. Woohoo! Reading. Reading is pretty lit. Tarke so helpfully helped all the bandits. It's true. Dude, we might help Oak. Helping Oak, ironically, isn't always trash. Just throwing it out there. I have unironically helped Oak before. I did it on a Corrupting Fever build. If you have access to clusters, then obviously, right? Yeah. Probably worth doing on the side quests. Helped Oak every time. Dude, when Oak used to get flat life, that was busted. Was it 40 if I remember correctly? That used to be good. Yep, 40 flat life. Big. Press SWAD. Big. Pulverize and maim. Go for like a brutality, maybe. Well, assuming I could get a brutality. Let's say hello. Say hello to my boy Sayosa. I need to do his quest first. Wisdom. Yes. I did really like the look of the Frozen Legion skill. I did think that was cool. So I would be keen to do something with that. What are other skills that I like? What are skills? I like Blade Storm, but you need Blood and Sand for that. Caustic Arrow. Hey, let's go Pulverize Caustic Arrow. Let's go. Let's go. Big gains. Do hit base. Get partial use of the main for the portion of my damage not converted to chaos. Seems like a good use. To be fair, I could do Fizz Bow with main. You seen hit base? Yeah, I've seen hit base. You do AoE overlap stuff. You kind of need stuff like GMP and like volley, and without additional arrows, it's not the best. Not the best. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I should probably trade that in for like a what do you call it? Not vulnerability, not brutality, the fizz-based aura that names escapes me. Pride. Pride. Hit base CA dead with barrage, ironically. Yeah. Yeah. Could do Hatred and do Ice Crash Frozen Legion and accept that the MAME is wasted. Probably not the best to use. I did think Frozen Legion looked really cool. I did really like the look of Frozen Legion. I don't know why that appealed to me so much as a skill. But like, Frozen Legion is the first new skill that's come out in a very long time that I've been like, oh, that actually looks pretty cool. Hey fam, hope you're doing well, KS. I think it's like, it's got a good mix of like visuals. It's got some charge stuff, nice AoE, nice coverage, nice burst damage potential. I think it's cool. Ooh, 59 months, very long time. Thank you very much. Holiday vibes, feels good one. Holiday vibes. Holiday vibes are holiday vibes. Anyone in chat doing anything exciting for New Year's? I think I might maybe do a New Year's stream. I might set up the cam by the fire. Just hang out with the fire. Just do some Shannon vibes. I got caved. Is that exciting? I'm sorry, dude. Is that your first go? Anyone could use Frozen Legion with... Oh, that's the point. Is it limited to, like, maces, staves, and all that stuff? Going to a gaming bar with some mates? Okay, question. Is anyone going to stand in the freezing cold for, like, 5 hours and watch some fireworks? I've never seen the appeal of that. Never seen the appeal of that. Like, I could see going for a walk. I could understand, like, if you have a friend who has, like, a balcony or something, and you can look at it from there. But going and standing in, like, a really crowded, like, city square... No. Screw that. Wish it was freezing cold here, Australia vibes. Gonna make a nice pizza, watch it TV with the wife and the guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are cute. Like a guinea pig. I feel like you don't see guinea pigs that often these days. It might, you know what, it might just be that, like, a lot of kids get guinea pigs as like a starter pet. It's kind of like, before we trust you with like a dog or a cat, we'll give you a guinea pig.
I need more puppets.
So my last real exposure to guinea pigs were like when I was in school. Obviously, I'm not in school, so I'm not seeing many guinea pigs. You know, and also like it's not like I'm going to see people walking their guinea pigs out and about.
Yes?
You've got Slipknot, King Gizzard, and the Lizard Wizard. Excellent band. Excellent band.
For freedom.
And excellent. That's a busy month. Alright, let's go hand these pages in. Let's see what's what.
By this.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, now this is... We could have 2 auras? Oh my. Oh, well, this is intriguing. So let's go through my options. Got Frozen Legion. Big. Protective Link. Hang on. Flame Link. Even better. Bone Shadow could be a skill. Rage Vortex could be a skill. Consecrated Path gets some movement skills. Wait, can I even get auras? Doesn't look like I can get auras. Oh, that's a problem. You can't get auras? Hmm. That's a problem. Auras 2 OP. Can't get anything which reserves mana. Well, you can get Blood and Sand. You can get Stances. Can't get Flesh and Stone, though. Sunder, unironically, is actually okay. Sunder could be quite a good use. I could do Sunder, Maim, Holve. I think I'm gonna get to Kitava. I'm gonna think about this. I think we're gonna continue to Kitava, and we're gonna do some thinkings for the next episode.
What in damnation you destroyed?
I'm gonna go sleep. All right, get some sleep, Kane. I hope you feel better soon. I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. I don't even know if I'm going to ExileCon. It really depends on the situation with my mum or my grandmother. I don't want to, like, disappear. What I might do is I might do a thing where I get GG to fly me out literally just, like, the days of the event. So I'm just there for, like... It's such a long flight. This is the problem. It's like, do I want to do 25, 26 hours of flight for, like, 2 days? Yeah, so... difficult. I need to see what the situation is closer to the time, unfortunately. But I imagine if I go, it'll probably be for a very short period of time, which kind of sucks because I really enjoyed the last one, and I would like my plan was for I had to go like full carer mode was to go for like a month. Have they given me a cutoff date? No, I've told Bex knows that, like, I've been like, hey, I'm not going to know what my situation is till closer to the time. And she said, all right, cool. And she's not, like, chased me up about it. I'm guessing they're probably going to get a little bit, like,
Just need a moment.
probably within the next month or two. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just purely playing it by ear at the moment. So, yeah. Very, very annoying, but... We've still got some time. It's end of July. So it's like 7 months from now. Well, I mean, it's more like 6. It's, you know, it's basically the start of January now, so yeah. Doubt they want to play last minute. I mean, they don't do business class. They didn't do business class the first time around. So yeah. So yeah, I can probably delay for like a little bit. Can probably delay for another month or two, but I'm imagining by sort of end of February they're going to be like, right, okay, Tarke, like, what's going on? Which is completely fair enough. Like, they've already been exceptionally generous by offering to take me out there, so. It's also a thing as well as, like, because I didn't work for, like, 3 months because I was looking after family, that then meant that, like, my earnings has been kind of low, so it's also, like, even if I am in a position where I can then take the time off to go see them, that's then time that that's more time I'm not earning, and it's, like, I've chromatic or big, it's like, I haven't got the savings right now, so, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play it by ear. But we shall see, we shall see. Dog walking, though. Get that dog walking gig, get a couple of dog walking gigs. You know? Get a little bit of pocket money. Do not bump up. I don't know. Not really. What about it on that? I don't know. You probably do more work if you're not there, because it's easier to cover it from home. I think if you were being like very like financially shrewd, you wouldn't go. So then you could just cover everything live. And be like milking the streams and the this and the that. Because it's like, at the last one, everyone was said all this big game about how like, oh, we're going to do all this content when we're out there, we're going to do this, we're going to have streaming backpacks, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, but no one actually ended up doing any work, because they were just too busy enjoying New Zealand. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I'll when I do know, I will let people know. But until then, yeah. Dude, so many portal scrolls, so many wisdoms. Movement speed? Whoa! It's pretty big. Not only did we get 5% more movement speed, we also got 17% more lightning. Yo. Yeah, I know, KS. I would like to go. It's fun just getting to hang out with people. It'd be really nice to get to meet people. Yeah, and the evasion is very noticeable as well. Yeah, it's a big game. It's been a lot of games today. We've gotten 2 skill gems of our choice, which I'm still in my choices about. We've got 5% movement speed. We've got some big resistance gains. We got some life. Ooh. Support gems got a unique. I mean, it's a bad one, but like a unique. Big game. Purify this. Should do the I can't remember what his name is with the U. I will. No, Cardia and Kana, as soon as I know what's going on, I'll let you know. 1.67% of a lore weave. That's true. Lore weave. Ah, no, the problem is that you need to get a well-rolled one. If you got like a min max res. Ooh. Blade Storm, that's big. That's a skill that I was like talking about maybe using. I like Blade Storm. I could get Blood and Sand with one of these. Dude. It's big. We could do Blade Storm, we could do Main, we could do Pulverize, we could pick up a Blood and Sand, and still have one skill gem, like, held. Big, big. I mean, to be honest, for any, like, fizz-based skill, I should pick up Blood and Sand. It's just, you just get the deeps. So you're probably not going, like, Bone Shadow, probably still get Blood and Sand. Just too good. I won't... What I'll do is I won't buy any gems until I make the next character, until I can actually use it, because it's like... Sod's Law, I would buy the gem, and then as soon as I made the other character, the skill would drop. And you'd be like, bruh. Precision, unless you go champ. You can get Precision off, Merveil. Yeah, big deeps. Nice. Oh, this is a bit where I now don't know where I'm going with. This is a slight problem. Excuse me. Didn't know if I was going this way. I was going this way. Could go for good old Mage Bane, skill effect duration. Get some life. The other good thing about going that way is you get the Sentinel. Come across, grab this. This is pretty safe. Grab this life, well, I think. Not Tristan Sanctum. Sanctum in Ruthless is pretty rough. So I was doing it constantly. But I've just decided that until I get, like, nice movement speed boots, I'm just not going to bother, because it just feels really rough doing it with, like, 10 MS. I'm now 15. When I get, like, 30% movement speed boots, then I'll start doing it again, but it's just, yeah, it's pretty painful doing it with no movement skills. But I adore, as Kanet says, I adore roguelites. It's, like, the perfect league for me. So you're never doing it then? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, not the best time. I was talking about this in the last episode. It's not the best timing that they brought Ruthless out alongside Sanctum. It's like one of the worst combos. He'll do it when he does his SSF reroll. I mean, yeah, if I end up going back to normal SSF outside of Ruthless, then I'll be doing a lot of Ruthless. But for now, like, I'm having fun just, you know, messing out with these little Ruthless episodes. I would like to do some Valkor Sakari stuff. Ruthless would be awful with everything. No, not at all. Sentinel would have been a great league for Ruthless. Blight would have been a good league for it. Ultimatum even, which was like a movement-heavy league. It's like anything which isn't timed, really. It's the timed aspect of it that is the issue. I think we need a move skill, yeah. Ritual would have worked well. It's like a lot of leagues that would have worked quite well with this one. I I think you forget. No, no, I'm aware how heavy Ultimatum was. Like, I'm not saying Ultimatum would be easy, but like, you could always just like, you would do early Ultimatums. You wouldn't push particularly hard. And then once your build was capable, you'd then start pushing the heavier ones. I really miss Ultimatum. It also bummed me out because they've been teasing Ultimatum coming back for forever. I was really hoping Ultimatum would be coming back. I mean, I was really hoping Ultimatum would come back like 5 leagues ago, but I was really hoping it would be this league that would be coming back. So, yeah.
Just need a
No, I would really like to see Ultimatum come back. I think that'd probably be the single biggest, like, return of an old mechanic that would get me hype. Really, really liked it. I do think Ruthless does need, like, a one-charge movement skill. It could have a 20-second cooldown, but, like, I think there are too many league mechanics that kind of require it. I feel like it doesn't play very well. Just like a one-charge dash. With a 15-second cooldown. Yeah. But I don't know, we'll see. Can you imagine Ultimatum Wing Scarab, Sexton's Atlas passive? Oh, so good.
Not for freedom.
We're glad you're hype.
Cold Dot, interesting. It's my second Cold Dot one.
Innocence forgives you.
I don't really want to play Cold Dot though. And maybe I should store that.
Freedom comes to those.
Right, let's go bash my head at Kitava.
Remember,
And then
we
I'll have a
do
little
this.
think about potential rerolls. All my fancy, fancy gems. Hardcore SSF, Ruthless, highest boys 93. Any guesses? It's probably something like Bone Shadow, I'd imagine. Bone Shadow's like a yeah. Bone Zone. Bone Shadow's a very good Ruthless skill. Just the way the scaling works. Level 93 Jug, yeah. How many links has he got? That's the real question. Is he 4-link? Is he 6-link God Gamer? Oh, 6-link Ruthless God Gamer. An RF Jug and just standard SSF, yeah. He's on a 5-link. Dude, savage.
Just need a moment.
Jeweler's Orb. That's big. Imagine getting a tabular in this fucking thing. He's just like, woohoo. Ooh. Be disappointed if a non-tablet 6-link already exists. It depends. I don't know how many people are playing it. There's probably one 6-link. Like, because you can quite regularly get random things like that just off vendors. And then you like corrupted 6 things. Like that. Is Tarke just copying Crep? Oh, is this what Crep did? Do you start traps, get a bunch of melee things, so you roll Act 5 or something? I'll look at that after Kitava. Look at that profile. He's Fire Trap. Hey! You see, good players, they know what's up. Didn't know he was Fire Trapping. It's one of the fun things. So, yeah, I've not watched any... He's RF Fire Trap. Okay, that's cool. I've not watched any PB content whatsoever. So, it's always interesting seeing... Well, it's not even seeing, because I don't know what other people are doing. But, yeah, it's interesting, like, being completely separate from the meta. Now, obviously, there's not really been any balance changes, so I'm guessing the meta is pretty much just last league's meta, but, you know. Proper balance patch would be nice. Yeah, the balance has been pretty stale for quite a while. It feels like it's been over a year without a proper like balance change, right? It's just like everything's just sort of blended into one. Like just change stuff, dude. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ow. Divergent, Frozen, Legion as bugs. If you get it to 100%, it gives 0 cooldown. I mean, I'm not going to get that in either Ruthless or just SSF, but, you know, good to know. Arch them, kind of mash everything up. Yeah.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Taking a wild face. There we go. Pew, pew. Maybe next league, Cardia. I don't have the time at the moment. Election was a hard, but made mediocre builds hard to play. That is true. I wouldn't even say mediocre builds. It's just like the way it gated certain content was kind of rough. It wasn't so much gating certain content. I'm just walking to every ability. It's the way it targeted certain mechanics was the issue. Like your build could be really good, but just against specific arch nems, it's like your build's just hard shut down, and that was just awful design. So glad they finally accepted their mistake on that one. Emerging gameplay, yeah. That was pretty easy. Oh, that was a pretty clean Kitava. What MTX is that? It's the exclusive SSF Ruthless MTX. Right. I feel like it cuts your resistances more, but let's have a look see. 107. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, it was only 30. For some reason I thought it was 60. Okay. It's not too bad. I mean, that's nice. It means we're going into this with basically capped arrows. That's really good. Alright, cool. Oh, I want to do the Lily Roth quest. Actually, I want to see what the gem situation is. I think those two pay until you get 500 after such time you need 3 rounds to build. Yeah. Yeah, you missed it, Hamad. We got a pulverized support gem. Big, big, big.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Can't say you've seen that before. What's this, Kana? There's a self-cast Flame Surge Hyro in Ruthless trade. Respect. Guy deserves all the fucking props. Very nice. 1.1 mil deep, so that sounds pretty decent. Let's see what the reward for this one is.
While you be
Oh, you don't get like I was expecting maybe some like gem vibes. You don't get anything. Ooh, that's rough.
time and tide wait for no man.
Are you open to like a private league Ruthless trade? Possibly. The SSF is an interesting experience though.
Farewell.
Keeping out.
That's rough. I was expecting like a reward. Oof. Can I try heist? Yeah, I just need to get some gems. Not some gems, some coins. Could do shield crush. Could do pulverized maim shield crush. I imagine that's quite an easy thing to gear out. I don't know how difficult it would be crafting. I feel like the shields... I feel like it's probably easier to craft a good shield than a good weapon. Maybe that's a bad... I feel like there's less... are there less mods? Considering how rare Essence is, it's probably easier to guarantee... well, maybe... You can't get the alt quality, but you can't really get alt quality weapons. Yeah, you've not got the bench. And the other thing I could do is I could stay on traps, and I could pick up a seismic trap and a lightning spire trap and just go pure cooldown trapper. And then if I ever do get a support gem that I can link to my traps, value.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
No, actually, into bed. Alright, night, Kana. Cheers, stopping by. Another sapphire ring. Very nice. Thinky of the emoji. How would you do that? You'd go Skill effect duration. Yeah, you'd go heavy on skill effect duration on the tree. That's what you would do. I have the issue that those gems would be low level, right? They won't be leveled. Not super high level there. And then I'll just like get all the crit nodes and just hope that I can get some crit chance? Question mark. Most offers blue items, you get very low amounts of juice. Maybe wait to change. See what we get from this. I do kind of the idea of just doing a... I could ignore the maim. I could just do an Ice Crash Frozen Legion build. Yo. We actually take the strength. Blade traps. Pulverize doesn't work on blade traps. I could do maim on blade trap, but then I'd have to get a blade trap, and then I'd also have to get good weapons. Like I know I need to get good weapons if I do one of these pulverize builds, but the cooldown trap. Yeah, I think the cooldown trap is actually the play. I think that's my first falling item. It's not terrible. It's pretty good, to be honest. And actually, I can move the camera because I'm not doing Ruthless. You're right. Yeah, I can move that back there. I moved it to the side because of Ruthless. Not because of Ruthless, because of Forbidden Sanctum. I'm not doing Forbidden Sanctum at the moment, so I can have it in the middle. Yeah. It's interesting how many quality items drop. Hope they would do some changes to endgame. Feels kind of stale. What makes you say that? What about it do you find stale, rather? Bruh, stop moving. Falling bow. Yeah, apparently we're in the falling world.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Life blast, nice. I do think Toxic Rain would be an amazing Ruthless skill. Buy Wither. Could get Wither as one of my... Promise you're not gonna have a totem though. Ooh. Interesting. Mind Spiral. Gain mana as extra ES. 17% of damage recoups his mana. Mind Spiral is actually pretty good. Like, this is actually a really good MOM league. Because you don't have fucking auras. What's the point, actually? I could do a, yeah, I could do an MOM character. I didn't really think about that. I do like MOM builds. Ooh. Well, that pushes me in a completely different direction.
Let me teach you the laws of war.
Yeah, Mind Spiral's interesting. So what are my options that we've got right now? So we're thinking something like Bone Shatter to make use of my Maim and my Pulverize, or Blade Storm, because we dropped a Blade Storm. We're thinking something MOM
The soil wants
to make use of the Mind Spiral.
I am. Yes.
Oh, is there no Pantheon?
Farewell.
That's interesting.
Good tidings to you. Time and tide wait for no man.
Stay sharp out there.
Get movement speed. I'm gonna have to do a lot of thinking. Just keep progressing when we think, because we're getting drops as we're playing, you know. It's one of the biggest mistakes you can make in SSF especially. Like, this is a mistake you can make in Trade League, but if you're ever, like, unsure, like, oh, should I be rerolling, should I be doing... Just keep playing what you think, rather than just staring at POV, because you're not going to get anything dropping. And in SSF, and especially SSF Ruthless, every time that you're playing, you're potentially opening yourself up to so many more options. And with how important gems are... I don't know what the weighting is for stuff like gems, but, like, the fact they can drop off anything, you know? Yeah, just playing is very, very strong. Is Mom is even better because flasks are bad, so you can afford to run lifeless mana flask? Yeah. Trying to think what skills I'd want to play for MOM. No, we're not talking Archmage, we're talking just MOM. Bane is probably pretty good this league. You don't have access to support gems, but you can get access to the curses. So you could do like Bane Tri-Curse as a way of getting around the... Actually, Bane is probably really good as a way of getting around support gems. Because you get to pick a curse. Oh, falling. So you get to pick a curse. And I purposely didn't pick a curse on this character because I want to keep it open. So you can pick up, so that's already 1. And that's 2 on, say, the Maiden Cultist. And then that's another 2 from... I mean, you don't need 3. It should be Despair, Temp, and Feeble. Maybe Punishment if you wanted the extra damage on Half-Life. And hopefully by that point you would get a support gem. Occultist gives you the auto wither, so it doesn't feel as bad that you don't have a totem. And then if you ever do get support gems, then you're laughing. You would probably spam level blights. The good thing about blight is you can get them. You can mule a character and just get it straight away. So you just spam level blights, and then you would do alpha gem corruptions to try and get a 21 Val blight. Yeah, Bane's actually probably really good for this league mechanic. Not this league mechanic, this game mode. It's the support gem issue. Probably one of the few things you could actually be like, I will get a 6-link. Because you could have, you could have Bane, then 4 curses, and then you just need 1 support. Realistically, you're gonna have like a 4. 4-linking is like the goal. 5-link if you play enough. But yeah, you should really be planning for 4 to 5 links, Ruthless. Like even getting a 5-link is like a big deal. So you'd be planning around a 4-link. But yeah, being able to just do Bane and 3 curses is massive. Just get a Squire as. My experience, efficacy is pretty common. Yeah, it's low level. Blessing for some reason. That's interesting. Oh, nice little Polish girl. You had 4 and axe. Ooh. Mind Spiral is interesting. Yes. Come on. Items. Feeling an item. Feeling an item. These cage skellies. Oof. Oof.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
Still scroll. Big. You could do MOM Bane. Pretty close to it. Quite good synergy in the fact that you don't need to, like, it's not a skill you need to spam. Just press it once. MOM Essence Drain used to be very popular back in the day. Would Essence Drain? Nah, you wouldn't really. And you could possibly have the damage, but... Ooh, that's nice. Speaking of MOM, that's very nice. I think it surprised me most is the fact you were doing red maps on a couple of 3 links and didn't feel awful. I mean, yeah. Your trees need to be more damage heavy. But, like, you know, we're still 1 links and it feels fine. A lot of Path of Exile honestly feels fine on a pretty slow pace. It's like I always used to tell people that expectations were whack when I would talk about, like, why I would enjoy playing with stuff like Caustic Arrow and whatever in SSF. Because it's just like 4-link Caustic Arrow would always be enough to get me into tier 16s. Like, you really actually don't need much at all to get a good feeling skill. Especially if you're doing a damage heavy ascendancy. I think it's Shav as well. We'll pause for today. I've got a lot of thinking to do. I remember showing you my Spectral Shield Throw build in Expedition. You're paying your damage shot low and you're like, dude, the fuck, your damage is insane, quit whining. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Way more in gameplay ways too. Felt kind of nice to play around the bosses. Yeah, because you actually see the bosses do mechanics. You actually see you actually see the boss. You know, you see the fight. I'm not looking forward to doing Unending Hunger in like 3 months' time, but you know. Ruthless is also one of the few game modes where I could see myself actually playing standard. Because even in normal SSF, I usually am like, okay, after a week, I'm like, okay, I've got enough that I could do like 50 builds, but flammability, nice. Very nice. Says you actually having to go and buy it. Any deaths? Oh yeah, had a couple. Probably like 6. 3. Less than I expected, actually. I did like that Bane idea. Just Bane linked to a bunch of curses. And then like a 1-link Essence Train for a little bit of extra supplementary damage. You ripped to Merveil. Merveil's actually pretty difficult. There's a weird difficulty spike in the early acts. Merveil is definitely one of the hardest things in the game. Act 1 is just a lot harder than everything else. Yeah. Didn't help they did that big, like, rebalance last year, and then said they were going to do the other acts, and then never actually did the other acts. So I was just like, okay, cool. Dropped a possum fire cold res dagger early, carries you through history now.
Not you! For my life and my work, I shall not suffer this humiliation again!
Come on. Do you like the idea of the Frozen Legion build there? Could do Frozen Legion and Pulverize Ice Crash. Could do Sweet Frozen Legion. Could just do Sweet. Sweet main pole. Let's have a look, see. I feel like Gravicious last hard boss, especially if you have bad gear. If Gravicious can do a lot of burst damage, I would agree with that. GG tab. Yeah, I got that, which was quite good. It's 4 links. 4 links, GG. GG 4 links.
Good tidings. Time and tide.
Alright, I'm gonna finish up here. 69 life. But I'd rather 69 life and rarity or open the door of the life.
Farewell.
I'm going to finish up here. If anyone has any suggestions for build ideas or whatever, please do leave them in the YouTube comments. I hope you're all doing well. I'd like to thank you all for hanging out. And I will see you all soon. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's if I haven't seen you before then. And if you missed any of the stream, I have been uploading these onto YouTube. But yes, I'm Tarke. Have a good day. Bye-bye.